college.
Yeah, go ahead.
One day he returned from his college and stand on footpath to wait for green signal, and he saw a child 3 years old with his mother stand pass of the road, and suddenly she ran in the road, and her mother and other people of the road are shouted, and the roads were full of traffic. Then Suresh stopped the car carefully and ran to the child and saved her life and sent her mother. Mother thanked him and invited for a dinner in her house.
Okay. Now, tell me, what have you done then? Yeah, just stand up and just tell me what have you done? Your son, when coming back for college, you saw a girl crossing the road with her mother around there. You have tried to save the child, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what has the mother has done in reciprocation? She has called you for a dinner, is it? What has mother done?
Her mother worried and shouted.
And then after that, what happens? After shouting, yes, okay.
The other side, people are outside of the road. They are also shouted for this child, and roads are fully traffic. And Ramesh stopped the car carefully and then ran to the child and saved her life.
What is the ultimate result?
Rescue the child from this from any accident.
So you have saved the child. That's the one. Your aim is how did you save it?
He stopped the car and he ran to the child.
How long? How long will you take to stop the car? 10 feet? 5 feet? Or immediately?
Immediately, sir.
Immediately. How long? How much time would you have taken to come out of the car?
30 to 45 seconds.
45 seconds. And then where did you take the child? Now tell me again, what you are trying to be wishful. You're trying to be wishful. When you said yes, right, there's a girl is crossing the road. That's very nice. And you wanted, having seen the child, you could have talked to her, having seen the child going across the road, and there's a likelihood of her meeting an accident around there. She stopped the car immediately, shouted for help, and got the child removed. Whatever that you have to act. What is your action? You getting down and saving it. How? Have you given any details?
No, sir.
So what's the use? Which qualities emerge? Out of 15 qualities, tell me which qualities emerge. Which quality emerge? Tell me yourself. Effective intelligence, you have stopped the car. There is nothing great. You have done it. You use of intelligence to find a solution to a problem. Reasoning ability, you have stopped the car. Probably, yes. Probably you see in a child, stop it. I grant you a bit of it. Except a social adaptability that you are looking and you want to help a child, nothing else comes out from the system. Any other quality emerge? Tell me yourself. Okay. Next person behind you. Tell me your name and they start.
So my name is Biswajit Baresa, and sir, my story was Anjali was a little girl who lives in the Kolkata city with her parents. One day she go out for market with her mother. Her father on the opposite side of the road. So she ran towards the road. Her father suddenly sees her and stop the cars by showing his hands. She catch the girl and hug him and take side of the road. After he saw him, father hugs him carefully. Then his father buy her favorite ice cream, which is butterscotch, and she go to the toy store and buy her favorite toy of the Disney set. Her day was happily gone, and at the end of the day, she go home with her parents.
What did you gain by eating butterscotch ice cream, isn't it? Whom did you give this butterscotch?
So her father buy him.
For whom?
The ice cream vendor.
And tell me for what? The girl was on one side of the road and the father was other side road. The girl was about to cross the road and she just shouted and she stopped and the father gave her a butterscotch, isn't it? Ice cream, isn't it?
He take his daughter to the side of the road.
So what is so? Who's neglect? Who is the hero? Is the girl hero or the father is hero?
Sir, father.
Father. What has he done? Father. He has just stopped it and given ice cream, isn't it? For that, he should become an officer, is it? Tell me, what has he done?
Sir, he saved his daughter.
How did he say? Was it not his neglect that he allowed his child to loiter on the road? Tell me, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So he's negligent, isn't it? If he allowed his daughter, if the daughter is coming along with him on the road and he allows the daughter to go on the road, what happened? Who is to be blamed? Who is to be blamed? Tell me yourself. Blame has to be apportioned or shared by the parent himself. And then he is giving ice cream for what? Which qualities emerge? Firstly, it's neglect. So if he can put his daughter under peril, then do you think he will not allow his men to be killed? Yeah, tell me yourself. Yeah. Okay. Let's have the third person giving the story.
Sir, my name is Abubu Datto. My story was Sita, 31. She was going to market with her little girl, and suddenly her daughter took her hand and from his mother and ran outside of the road. Two vehicles was coming from the both sides, and when the driver saw the girl, they applied their handbrake. And one brave young man take the girl side of the road, return the girl to her mother, and the mother was so happy that he got her girl back and go to their house.
Okay, who is the hero? Who is the hero?
So the young man.
Who is that young man? Who is that young man? Does he have a name?
Sir, I don't have him a name.
Anamika. Is it? He has got no name at all. So it's like a ghost. A person comes outside and goes into it. What has he done? He stopped his car, took the child, and gave it back to his mother. Right?
Yes, sir.
For that, so anything great? Which quality emerge? Out of 15 quality, which quality emerge?
The courage.
Which quality emerge? Tell me, out of 15 quality, which quality emerge? Tell me.
The effective intelligence that he stopped the car.
What is so effective intelligence? You are driving a damn car and you have to stop the car because a girl is going to meet with an accident right in front of you. Is it effective intelligence? That's a normal thing as you are supposed to doing it. Anything different? Anything great? Tell me yourself. बोलो ना यार. Let's have it. Let's comment. Let's have it. You counter me off. Okay. Next person. Speak out.
Sir, my name is Tanmay Query. My story is Sita, a 16-year-old girl, has exam in 15 days.
Okay. Now what else? Just because I have got, so we will not devote time to the understand. This sort of story is there. This is a common plot is available. What is expected? All of you are on the slightly on the right track, but misguided. Now, if a father is allowing his girl to cross the road without his knowledge, who is to blame? Father is to be blamed, isn't it? Right? So if that is the case now, so you have to find a story which is going to be, getting away from it. Now think of a story, think of a plot wherein a girl becomes hero or you save the girl in a bright way. Very nice. You're going across, all of you are saying, he went wrong there, stopped the car, helped the girl, came out with, what after that? Why that happened? Have you taken any precautionary measure so that future accident don't take place? Have you taken any action? Aim is not writing a story. Aim should always be to do what? To bring out your 15 quality. You have to analyze yourself which qualities are coming in this story. Now, all 15 of you, all of you are there. Analyze your own story. Tell me 3 qualities in this story that you have emerged. Raise your hand. We'll talk to him. Analyze your own story. Yeah.
Sir, my story is little bit different, sir.
You have already told your story, isn't it? We have already talked to you.
So, sir, I have only told the first line, but my story is a little bit different, sir.
Read out.
The Sita, a 16-year-old girl, has exam in 15 days. She is very much focused on her studies. She practiced and studies all the time. But due to her mother is ill, so she doesn't go for market. So within that time, Sita went for market and also and buy some fruits, and also he buys some a math copy and
Okay, hold it. How many lines have passed by now? How many lines have passed? How many lines have passed?
four.
4 lines. Has any problem been defined? Have you defined any problem? It's a garbage. What you've written is sheer garbage. These 4 lines, words or lines are your resource. Now tell me, in these 4 lines, have you gained anything? Bolo na, haan, ya na, bolo ya. Have you written what?
Sir, I am trying to say that she is also.
What you're trying to tell me, in these 4 lines, does anything comes out from these 4 lines? Simply, she is a very studious girl. She finds time. She goes to market to purchase some items, fruit and everything. That's all. This is what you want to say, isn't it? Is there any problem till now? If there is no problem, can there be solution? आगे चलिए. No, go ahead. Since you said, go ahead.
So that means that he went home from market. That small break helps her to reunite her energy to for studies. Then started her study again, and in the exam she gave her best and got good results. That.
So what have you achieved in this whole thing? What have you achieved? You simply said you have gone to the market, purchased something, and came back and you studied hard and you did good result, isn't it? You got a result was good, isn't it? Yes or no? This is the theme.
Yes, sir.
So your story can be summed up in simple line. A girl who is very studious girl, in between times, she finds time to purchase certain items for the good of household articles, comes back, studies hard, and she gets a good result, isn't it? Anything beyond that? Anything beyond that?
Okay.
Which quality is emerged then? Probably she is a studious girl. Which quality is emerged then? Has you solved? It's a SSB is a problem-solving capabilities. And until unless a problem comes up, which quality would emerge? Bolo na.
Only when problem comes, then we can solve.
Okay. Anyone else who want to tell his story? Let's have got the theme, then we'll come back again. Anyone else? Yeah, read out.
Sir, my name is Rakin Ahmed. My story is a lady was going to the bazaar with her small daughter. While at the crossing, the child left her hand and moved, trying to cross the road alone. Whereas the vehicles were moving, the mother got afraid. Due to the slow speed of the car going towards her, it could brake successfully, and the child got saved. The lady rushed to her and see that no harm has been done to her. She also thanked the driver of the car for successfully putting on the brakes. She scolded and advised her from the next time onwards to always stay with her and never ever run on the road.
Okay,
The child.
okay, hold it. Who is the hero?
Sir,
Okay. Who is the hero?
no heroes.
अरे वो हीरो कोई तो होगा ना हीरो कोई का बिना हीरो के थोड़ी कहानी बनती है भाई. Who is the hero? Driver. What is done? He has applied his brake. So applying his brake, he should be given a or he should be made an officer, isn't it?
Yes. No, sir.
हाँ या ना बोलो ना, yes or no?
No, sir.
Why he should be made? Why not? He should be made an officer. Why he deserves to be made an officer? Why not? Bolo.
Because it is a.
Sir, so it's a trivial nature. What are you can all is a trivial low level ideas. Think better. That's my question. My request to all of you is think better. Think better. And until you think better, nothing is going to come out from the system. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it going to come? Bolo next. Okay. Which is next story? Next picture? Which is next picture? Tell me. Hello. Yeah. Anyone? There's a building around there. In front of the building, there's a one person is standing behind. Is it, or standing in front? Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
There's a building around all around, and there's a one person standing on the right hand side. There's a person is standing. Is there a picture?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Start from the right hand side. Tell me the story that you have written.
Sir, I came late, so I know also.
Okay. Who has written a story? Behind you? Anyone has written a story?
Sir,
Yeah. Read out. All of you read out. All of you read out. Okay. Read out.
Amlan is a boy who is undergraduate. He reads in Howrah College. His financial condition is not so good. So he takes a part-time job from where he can capable to access his expenses. He half his salary and sent to his house by post office. Now he is self-funded and happy that he is helping his family by his salary. And after graduation, he decided to take a job.
Okay. Anything else?
No, sir.
Okay. Now tell me. I think girl in front. Could you tell me, enlighten his story? Yeah, enlighten his story. Tell me.
This story boy.
Sir,
No. You have to enlarge his story. A story that he has said, you enlarge his story.
उसका story analyze करके सबको बताओ.
जो उसने बोला है स्टोरी उसको बताओ. उसके बाद tell me what you heard, what you what you say about that story.
then he said that Amlan is an undergraduate student who find a job to financially support to his family.
Your voice is getting cracked around there. What he said, simple, that undergraduate, he does not have enough money. He is doing part-time job. He has sent his money to home. And after that, he wants to get a decent job. Isn't it? This is the crux of the story. Anything beyond that? Has he got the job?
Sir,
Has he taken? Yeah. Has he got the job?
no, sir.
No.
sir.
Okay. What action is taken? Only thing, he is doing some part-time job. What is the part-time? Is he doing sweeper's job? Or he is selling cloth? Or he is selling paper? What he is doing? And after earning that money, he sends his money to back home. Now, was that money sufficient to cater for all the needs of the family?
No, sir.
So has he given any details? So in this case, there's a need for money. He wants to earn money, but he cannot find a solution because he still wants to take up a job. Which job? He's not been able to solve the problem at all. Has he been able to solve the problem? Bolo. Tell me, Bolo. Which qualities emerge?
The responsibility.
So which responsibility?
Sir, financially support.
So by now, say, don't you think as a child, as a parent, or as a son or daughter, you have got responsibility towards your parent, isn't it? Have you done anything extraordinary? Has the problem of the family been resolved? Has he said anything about it?
No,
By
sir.
merely sending the money, would he has he solved all the problem of the family? Bolo na yaar. Tell me. Okay. Who else will read it out from the right hand side? Anyone who written the story on this story? Read out. अरे कोई कहानी लिखा है बोलो ना.
Sir, me.
And लिखो. You have only said. Anyone on the right hand side first? On my right. बोलो story. किसी ने नहीं लिखा है?
Sir, can I tell my story?
They will let come back to let them have it. We'll talk to your story. Don't worry.
Sir, my name is Ashish Biswas and I am reading my story.
Yeah.
Rohit was a schoolboy preparing for competitive exams.
Okay.
He tried many times to crack, but was not able to do so. So he became depressed. He was walking by the road in a bad mood. After some time, he saw a dog was injured by the road. He took the dog in his home, gave him first aid, and keep it with him. By doing this, his mind became free. So with his new partner in his home, he started hard and finally cracked the exam.
Okay, now tell me one thing. Whom did he take? Whom did he meet in the road on the road?
That a injured dog.
Injured dog. Now this is so where that has come just now when I look at it, when we were talking about it, I say in projective technique, what did I say? I say you will not bring out animals. Did I say that or not?
Yes, sir.
Did I say this or not? Yes or no? Bolo.
Yes, sir.
So why did you bring it back again? Why? So you have brought it. So what you are finding a solace in meeting the dog, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So what you have done now is basically, okay, just hold on. I said something that you will not. So now what is that? First and foremost, he is a boy who has failed in the examination. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
After that, what is he has got depressed. He has got depressed. After depression, what he is walking in the road. Can he ever think of becoming an officer like that? You are talking of failing. An officer will see his own men dying. Own men dying. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Would he see anyone dying or not? What happens? Can he leave it? Can he allow his men to be killed? Bolo mere ko. Can he allow his men to be killed? And then what he has done? He has taken a dog. He has transferred all his depression and pity onto the dog. And he takes the dog at home and nurtures that dog. And dog becomes okay and he feels happy. Has he solved any problem? He is a person who is helplessness. This word is helplessness. He is unable to find a solution. He cannot do anything in life. Can he do anything? Just tell me yourself. Bolo na yaar, koi to bolo. Okay. Who else has written the story on this? Who else has written? Bolo, kahani bolo.
Sir, my name is Rakin Ahmed.
Yeah.
And my story is a girl named Radha, while passing down the streets, came across the old Blue Hills apartment, where she spent 5 years of her school life. There she got to meet with an IITian teacher, Mr. Abdullah Sardar, with whom she came in contact. And he supported her in her mathematics, as mathematics was her weak point. And finally, at the end of her 12th, she scored 19 in mathematics. Later on, she cracked the ISI PSTAT examination, which is considered one of the toughest examinations in India. Through sheer hard work and consistency, so Abdullah sir was like a boon to her in the apartment. Currently, she is one of the renowned data scientists in India.
Okay, now tell me. What has she done? She is a girl. Who is the hero in this case?
Teacher, Abdullah sir.
Teacher or a girl?
This
Teacher or the girl? Who requires help? Girl or the teacher?
Girl.
Girl. So who is the hero then? Girl. Okay. Now what has done? He has 5 years. She has stayed and she finds Abdullah, the teacher who has been ITN, and she wants to take help and assistance for him. Right? Am I right? Yes or no? Bolo.
Yes.
Okay. What has she done now after that?
She has cracked the ISI PSTAT examination.
She has become?
And data scientist, and finally.
Okay. After that, what is her contribution? What has he done for the society, the people in and around? So what he said, first and foremost, what is the type of help did she take? Anything clear? What is her effort? What are those out of 15 quality, which qualities emerge? Batao bhai, bolo. Tell me. Tell me. Kya? Which qualities emerge? Bolo na. He says simply, she takes help and assistance from Abdullah. She becomes a scientist. What a scientist becomes. What is her contribution? She a person, a girl who is dependent, who is kind of dependent, isn't it? She takes help. There is no harm in taking help. Absolutely fine. What is her contribution? How do you think that her 15 quality will emerge? Which quality emerge from here? Tell me which quality emerge. बोलो ना भाई. हाँ भाई बोलो. Anyone? Yeah, all of you. It is all free for you. You can tell me what do you want. Hello. That what will happen? So there's a need to aim should be what? To bring out your 15 qualities. Let's have a look at it now. How to bring out your 15 qualities. Let's again, we'll try and analyze based upon some of the theories that we have already talked about it, and then probably we can get into the system. Yeah. Okay. Can you see the present slide now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, tell me now, how do I check these qualities? You remember, we did talk about it, that how to check for the qualities. Now look, we talked about it. Now in this story, effective intelligence story can be simple or familiar. Is this story simple or familiar or not? Yeah, batao. Is it simple game? Firstly, what is there? It is a girl has met a teacher, she takes her help and she becomes a scientist. Is it a simple story? Yes or no? Is there any complexity? No. Is there clarity in the story? Yes, she has taken help. Is there any other action involved? No. Has she described the problem? See, why did she take help? Any idea? Whosoever had given the story, please stand up and speak. Tell me now. Kiska story tha? Bolo. Yeah, tell me. Have you described what is the problem? Why did she take help?
Because she was weak in mathematics.
She was
Weak in mathematics.
She was weak in mathematics. Would mathematics only help her to become a scientist?
Yes, because she was a data scientist and for which only mathematics is required.
So mathematics, which mathematics? What is the level of mathematics? Okay. What is the success? She has become a scientist. So it is again blissful. What effort did she put in? Have you described any effort?
Yes, sir. Through hard work, consistency.
Is only because hard work is there any action in hard work? I worked hard and I became an engineer. That's all. So your action in one line. Which qualities emerge? So it is all you are trying to wishful. You're trying to be wishful at it. Okay. Next, reasoning ability. Reasoning ability, what? Can he give? Why did he? She was weak. She take the help. Why not anyone else? Why only Abdullah? Why not anyone else? Was others also available? Did she study somewhere? Batao na, why only Abdullah? Why not anyone else? And why only after 5 years only go to Abdullah? Why didn't she go to Abdullah earlier?
Because she coincidentally met there in the apartment.
So what? Say after 5 years, now after she stayed in 5 years, she should have known Abdullah from before, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Why didn't she take help earlier? Any logic? I want to think properly. Is your thought making sense? It does not make any sense. So this is how you have to analyze your story yourself. I want you to analyze. No one can tell you. Unfortunately, it is you have to change your thought process. You have to change your thought process. And until you change your thought process, you cannot afford to get the success that you desire. Okay. Anyone who wanted to talk about his story? Tell me. Anyone else? Yeah. Tell me. Your name again. Name again. Now you can. Yeah.
Sir, I am Kulhari Naiya.
Okay. Tell me.
My story. Somesh was a school student. He stayed in his school hostel. One day, when he walked outside of his hostel, he saw some poor child was sitting nearby dustbin to find some food. Immediately, he returned in his room and took some food and gave them. And also, he talked with them. And one day, he visited their house and convinced her. Parents to start their education, and he also promised help them by his pocket money, and he talked with his school authority to admission the school, and the school authority agreed with him, and all are happy.
Okay. Now, who is the hero?
Somesh.
Somesh is what?
Is
Boy or girl?
boy.
Now, hero should be what? Same age and sex. Same age and sex. What does it mean? You should, as a girl, you should make a hero as girl, not a boy. First and foremost. Okay? First and foremost. Number two. One day, you said one day when I gave in, you were staying in the hostel. One day when he went round the way, you found a poor boy.
Yes, sir.
How do you define that? Was he hungry? Did he ask for food? Or he gave the food? You gave the food to him, isn't it?
No, sir, they are sitting near a dustbin and find some food.
Yeah. Here asking for what they would. Did the boy ask for food?
No, sir.
Then why did you give it to him? Why do you give it to him? Did he ask for food?
Because he.
You thought that this is called nurturance. Yes, okay. You want to, there's called the empathy. Empathy is three type. Those particular people you would like to get out of your guilt by showing graciousness to others. And there's a typical of Bengal that you would like to be, I'm trying to help others. That is the helping attitude. Very nice. Nothing wrong. Beyond that, what the need? When you went to their house or his house, how do you know that he is not getting educated? Have you said that the boy did not go to school anywhere? No. Today, right to education ensures that every boy, at least till middle class, can pursue his study, whether he likes it or doesn't like. That is supposedly the job of the government. It means what? Did you know that he was not studying? How did he come to conclusion that he's done study? And then what he said, why you will help him with your pocket money. How much money do you have that you will have from your pocket money? Would you give 1,000 rupees, 2,000, 10,000 rupees? You are being, no, generalist. You are talking in generally what is happening. Are you talking in general or not?
Yes, sir.
Are you being specific? No. So same thing, even we wanted, we could have changed that boy, having seen a boy who was a poor boy who wanted to study around there. He used to study on the street light. He wanted to help from there. He used to go around and help him around the study around there. Subsequently kept on the same, and ultimately the boy became a better person. That's how that you can change the plot. It is your antennas open your mind like a parachute, your imaginative capability will never come up. All of you are writing a story for the heck of it. You are just writing because story has written. What did the boy do? Did you achieve a result? What did the boy do ultimately? Did he do something? Till which class did he study? Did he become something in life?
No, sir.
So that whole see, so can it be a story? Story must be brought to logical conclusion. Anyone else who wants to read the story? Bolo. हाथ खड़ा करो भाई बोलो. Read out.
Sir, we,
Apuro.
sir, Ramu was a teenager boy. Now he lives in the Bangalore city. One day he received an email from Infosys for job purpose. When he read the email, he was totally excited. Next day, he prepared for the interview wearing proper formal dresses and heads towards the company building. When he reached and gave the interview, the interviewer told him to wait outside for few minutes. After the result came, he was congratulated by the interviewer that he was selected for the HR. Now he is the top project leader and do his work properly. After a few months,
Hold it. Now what he said? Hero is a teenager, isn't it? What is teenager? 17, 18, 19, isn't it? That is what is the 19-year boy.
yes sir,
Okay. What email did he get? From who did he get the email?
from the company Infosys.
Which company?
So
For
software,
what? Did he apply for it? Or he got it out of blue? Akash se gira. Did he apply for job or he got Akash se gir gaya yaar? In 18, when he was 19, the boy would have been at max 12 plus 1. That's all. 12th or probably I say BSc, he must be doing it. What job do you think he's going to get? He's going to get a job in probably one of those call centers, isn't it? Anything else?
no sir.
Then, so what is your aim is set be low in life? Second, again, you are just again verbose, doing nothing. You are thinking केवल अंग्रेजी लिखने से काम नहीं होती है ना. आपने क्या बोला? Teen boy, he got the email, he went on there, his boss told him wait outside. What interview? Which interview? How was the interview conducted? Which job was he seeking for? What job did he get? And suddenly he became one of the top executives. How can he become? अरे पैर जमीन पर पैर रखना सीखो ना. कहानी तो जमीन पर चलती है. हाँ या ना?
हाँ sir.
क्या मिला? Which qualities emerge? Tell me. You are wishful. सपना देखने वाला है. सपना देख रहे हो. There's nothing concrete comes out with. Which qualities emerge? Okay. Anyone else wants to read this story? Back again.
Sir.
Follow. Yeah, read out.
Suman 15, he was not going to school because he was felt some issue about his health. When his mom came up and said him which problem he facing is just a matter of time, it will go away. And saying that his mother gave him some medicine, and when Suman feels better, he go to school, and his mother walking him some distance from there.
Hold it. Let me just tell you. What does it indicate? You have got a poor mental stamina. You're not good in health and you don't want to go to school. What your mother do? Your mother gives you some medicine and can go away and you will feel better and you go to school. Who becomes the hero? Boy or the mother?
Mother comes to me and gave the medicine.
So as a hero, what are you? You are a passive boy who would like to take life easily. Your mental stamina is very low. Your determination is low. Why couldn't you think about the taking medicine and going to school? And even your auntie, what is the problem? Not going to school. Is it not a low level idea again? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What is your education level? What is your education level? I said.
Graduation.
Graduate. And what are you are going to school now? What does it mean? It's called regression. Regressive mental age is divided by chronological age multiplied 100. So your problem is regression. You are thinking it's still a boy, like a boy. You should have talked about a mature adult person. I always say that there are three types of interaction. One is adult to adult interaction has to be there and not like a parent or a child. You are still behaving like a child. and you require help and assistance to come out of the problem. Have you got my point?
Yes, sir.
Anything else? Last one, what the boy did?
So the boy go to school.
So by going to the school, has he done any favor, anything great?
No, sir. It was his exam day, and he told his teacher that he was late because he is sick. And the
So he's
teacher,
given logic. You are given that is no, you're getting that called rationalization. What called rationalization? There's a defense mechanism you're using it. Because I was sick, I came late. Please allow me to. That's the reason I'm late. You are giving logic for being late. Rationalization, that's a defense mechanism you're using it. Have you gone? Which qualities must tell me, all of you? Okay. Anyone else wants to read his story? This story? पढ़ो कोई बोलो तो. Don't feel ashamed. याद क्या है? Until you tell me a story, you will never learn. You will never learn. There's a class, as a class, you should be able to learn from each other. Anyone else want to read out this story? This story, anyone? बोलो कोई भाई? नहीं? Okay. Let's come back to the next story. The boy in a storm. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Read out the
Yes.
story. Read out the story, someone on the right hand side. Yeah, read out.
So my name is Shomodip Mandal. So my story starts with Rohan, a hardworking boy. He is a school bus driver. Due to a bad road condition, he couldn't drive his vehicle to his village, so he keep his vehicle in the city. From the village, he every day he covered 12 kilometers from his village to drive the students and complete his job. That day, it seems like it was coming a hail. The weather was not that good. Her mother told him to take a day off, but Rohan knew that the school student,
Okay, how many lines have passed?
more than 4, sir.
What have you achieved? You are simply, you want a road condition was not good, isn't it? That you want there? So aren't you critical of the society, people are in and around? Firstly. Secondly, what you didn't want to use that, you kept the bicycle aside. Your mother tells you don't go, road is bad, but you want to go to school. This is what you are trying to say. Have you defined the problem till now? Your problem was that simply you could have said, in spite of bad road condition, this Ram decided to go to school. That's what. This is what you want to say, isn't it? This is what you want to say, yes or no?
No, sir, I'm telling that Rohan is a school driver, not a student.
School driver. Okay, so
the next, he knew that the students which he drove to school have exam. So he crossed the road in this hill and drove the student to the school.
So, what is the aim? You want to become officer. What have you become? A driver. Have you become a driver or not?
Yes, sir.
So what is it? Is that aim low or not? And so what is the story? What his mother told him that you don't go, and he still wanted to go, isn't it? As a driver.
Yes, sir. Because the student had exams.
So what? You have to become illogical, isn't it? Let me just say very simple. So where was the need? Where is the story? Story is simple. In spite of bad road condition and the weather condition, would driver wanted to take the student for the examination. This is what is there, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Did he take them?
Yes, sir.
Did he take them? Yes or no? What is the end?
So after that, I didn't go.
So the baat ka so, you have not achieved them. The job has not been completed.
Yes, sir.
So what is use? Low aim, low level ideas. Until and unless there's complexity in the story, would you ever gain? बोलो ना भाई. Have you achieved? Said something. Okay. Read the next. Anyone else want to read the story? Read out.
The my story is
Yeah.
The my story is Roman is living in Begu. He is only child of his family. His father is ill, so he went to buy medicine. When he is returning, he got stuck in a heavy storm. He had to pass the jungle. He is not able to see the road due to heavy storm. After some time, when the storm stopped, he went his home with the medicine and give it to his father.
Okay, now. So you would allow your father to die because you could not afford to bring medicine because the storm was there, isn't it?
What, sir?
You would allow your father to die.
No, sir,
Because until unless the storm stops, you will not bring medicine and give him medicine to your father. बाप को मार दो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार? मर जाएगा, है ना? You will free, you will take his property. Where's the problem? नहीं? That's what it emerges. You don't even have any sense that it is urgent. That's why you're going to bring medicine, and you get stuck around there. Is it a story? Tell me yourself.
सर वो जो मेडिसिन लेने गया था वो आ रहा था वापस लेकर तब
क्या
वो
क्या?
अपने पास गया.
You told me very simple. Your father is sick. You went go and get medicine. Medicine because when you're coming back, there was a storm. You couldn't afford to move out. You waited for the storm to stop and then come back to you wanted to give medicine to your father. Did your father survive or चले गए? बताइए ना. कहानी लिखने का मकसद होना चाहिए. There has to be purpose. Is it a story? Tell me. It's a lower level idea. This today medicine give to any of the pharmacists, any pharmacy you call them, he will give you the medicine. For getting a medicine, you want to become an officer, isn't it? And that too when you get stopped by the storm. And you have to operate in storm. जहां पर दुनिया फेल हो जाती है वहां हिंदुस्तानी फौज काम करता है. You know it now. If this is the status now, you would allow the country to die. Yes or no? Have you understood my point? What I want to say? You ought to be So there's certain motto you have to bring out the qualities. Which qualities emerge? एक दवाई लेने के लिए जाते हो, दवाई लाने में ही आपको तकलीफ हो रही है. You couldn't afford to bring that medicine in time. Have you done anything beyond that? बोलो ना भाई. Okay. Anyone else wants it? Anyone? Read out your story. Yeah, read out. Yeah, read out.
Sir, my story is Raja is an 18-year-old boy. He is a very hardworking boy. After completed half-yearly exam, his result is declared and he saw that his marks is very low in all subjects. When he comes home in the village road, he is very sad mood and remember how to get my study. He studied for appearing 12 board exam. On this case, he is very sad and finally prepare proper plan and success in board exam.
Again, what have you achieved? You are a defeatist, no? You failed. Where's the need for bringing out that you are the person who failed in an examination? Which class are you studying, please?
Yes, sir. 12th class.
12th exam. So you have already failed in the examination, and you want to see you come back again. You're trying to reappear in the examination, isn't it? Where was the need to bring it?
Sir,
think better, my dear. My question is think better. Is this a story? What you have simply told me a story. A 12th class student has failed examination. He was sad. He came back. He started working hard and he passed the examination. Isn't it? Is this a story? Anything beyond that? Anything beyond this? Bolo na. Is anything beyond this? Yes or no? Tell me. Which quality emerge? Effective intelligence. What is effective? Use of intelligence to find a solution. You could not pass, the EI is wrong. RA, why did you fail? Did you analyze? What was the weakness? What arrangement did you make to pass the examination again? You have not given. RA is gone. Organizing ability, you have not gone. So EI, RA, INR, which is important, all three are gone. Self-confidence gets lacking. Then you get in sad mood round, get into lively and gets affected. So all qualities are going down. Pariksha dene ke, when you go for SSB, it is supposed to check up personality. And until you change your, I said, clean yourself with the strongest detergent. That's the reason I had told you, Anmol, did you attend, all of you attend when I was talking theory of personality theory? Yes or no? Did you people attend? Yes or no? Tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
That did you understand what was the, I said there's something of big five. I said it's an ocean open to experience. C is conscientiousness. E for extrovert. A for agnostic, N for neuroticism. That is what is there. They are the ocean. And then we also talked about what are the different type of personality disorder. Then we also talked what are the dark traits, the small and white the traits. So until you understand that it is the all three technique, irrespective of G2IU and everything, this is important to understand what is expected out of you. Until you understand what personality, the way we feel, think, act, and behave. If my thought process itself is not right, can I afford to bring out my 15 qualities? I cannot project my qualities at all. Okay. Who else wants to read the story?
Sir,
Read out.
Sir, Rami, 18 years old boy, went for a summer vacation to his maternal uncle's house. Ram plans a cycle expedition to the nearest jungle, which is cousin. Next day they went for the expedition, but the weather went bad and severe storm came. Ram, with his cousin, took shelter in the nearest village. And after the storm gone, they went back to the home, and all are safe and good.
So what is it? Didn't I just now we talked about projection? Did we talk projection? Not hiding yourself. Did we talk yes or no? हाँ बोलना यार आप लोग क्यों नहीं बोलते हो यार? Just hold it. So what we said, that in a projective technique, you cannot afford to show attribution aggression for style, which in this case story he has not shown. Emotion he has shown, he gets scared and he gets hiding himself. Then he says he is showing concern for protection from external threat, because if he goes in the storm, he is going to be hurt. He is apprehensive of death or injury which is going to occur to him when he is going in the storm. Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
So what does it mean? What do you gain? Do you gain anything from this? Which quality emerge?
Sir,
He is again, start with EI, he has not been able to find a solution. EI is gone. He has not given any logic. RA is gone. He has not able to recognize. OA is gone. What is left over? Initiative to बात ही नहीं कहीं दिख ही नहीं है. Self-confidence gets lacking. Doubt in courage and mental stamina and physical stamina both gets questioned around there. So you lose everything in one stroke. Okay. Anyone else who wants to read the story? Read out. पढ़ो जल्दी. अरे कोई पढ़ो तो. Yeah, read out.
Ram 23, he was told by his mother to go to the market where his father waiting for him. His mother was so old that he cannot go to him. So he got the job and go to the market. When suddenly a storm came up, he was facing the storm and tried to find a shelter because there was both sides, his agricultural side. So he got to the shelter, and when the storm came up, go to his father and take him back to their house.
Where his father had gone, why did his mother ask him to go and help his father? What was his father doing?
So he was returning from his job.
So returning from his job. So your mother sent you as a son to go and say help your father to come home, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What have you done? When you're going there, you found a storm.
Yes, sir.
What do you do after that? You waited for the storm to subside.
No, sir. He is facing the storm.
I see. So what did he do? What did he do? Has he taken any action? Was it his own initiative? No. He was sent by his mother to go and help his father or bring his father back home after he was returning from work.
No.
Did he come back home?
Yes, sir.
When did he come back home? After a storm.
Yes, sir. He got to his father when the storm is happening. After the storm.
So how much was his father so incapable that he can't come alone?
No, sir. He was in the market, so his mother sent him to help him.
Help in what? What help? देखो gentlemen, now it is not all of you are तुम्हारी कहानी को पता ही नहीं चलता क्या what do you want to say, because all of you have been left by your parents. You fend for yourself. आराम से तू अपना पढ़ाई करो, बाकी सब मैं करूंगा. So you lack open to experience. You lack that fundamental understanding what is happening in the world around. That is the basic issue. Which quality you must tell me? बताओ मेरे को. 15 I have told you, please read the story. I have said no. Please read the story. And unless you read the story very well, you cannot afford to know. Just hold it. Now, just look at this story and go back. And all of you just go through this. Please, this is my, so many things are available. Description of so many stories are there. Please request all of you to subscribe to this. This is the video, YouTube, my channel. You can find all the purposes and there. You can see same thing that you are talking about here. Okay. And until you do that, you cannot afford to understand that. So it is Colonel Mukteswar Prasad, 3790 is the video now. Just do it. You will find the same story. Come back here. I'll play it down for you after this. Okay. So what I expect now, please find your own time, learn from others' mistake, correct yourself. Otherwise, wasting time like this has got no significance. Okay. What was the next? Anyone else want to read the story? Paro. हाँ भाई. Girl in front, please read it out.
Honik was a school teacher. One day he returned from his school and suddenly storm was started and weather became ocean and he remained when he returned home. There was some family and their house was almost broken and then he became worried for this family and he called his friend who had stay near the school and he went to the family and they helped this family to take safe steps.
What tell me what have you done? What is the action? बताओ मेरे को. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I expect you to define the problem in first 2 to 3 lines. First 2 to 3 lines. It can be very simple story. Can be like the person who's trying to say cross country, how he's trying to marathon, he's trying to practice on he finds on he still runs, he comes back again. It is that these pictures are given to create a stress onto you, and you have to sustain that stress, neither more nor less. And to come out and through the action, you must bring out your 15 qualities. Simple. Are you getting my point? This is what you have to do. दिखने से इससे कोई फायदा नहीं. I read one such a story and that's the end of it. खुदा तीनों डिस्ट्रिक्ट में कुछ भी कर लो के पास नहीं हो गए. So you have to change your thought process. You have to change your thought process. Okay, read the next story. The next story is probably a boy sitting on the chair and a elderly person is standing in front of him, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who will read out the story now? Volunteer yourself. I'm not going to force anyone. Bolo jaldi.
So starting with me.
Yeah, bolo.
Aman was a teenager boy, lives in the city, Korea. One day he sit in the dining room and planning for the IIT. His father leaving for office, then he see son was in confusion. So his father advises him to take a deep breath and think about carefully and plan for the next steps for your dreams. After Aman listening his father advice, he makes a plan for the IIT and he prepared the syllabus and appears IIT and he cleared
Okay.
the first attempt.
Okay. How many lines have passed in now? How many lines
So
have passed?
6.
Who is the hero? The boy. What has he achieved? What has he done? He is confused and he takes advice of his parents. A father tells him this is what you must plan, and he plans and passes. And it's again wishful. Is he wishful or not? Has he taken any action?
So he creates a plan for the IIT.
What is that plan? What is that plan? What is that plan? What is that plan? Tell me. So you are simply telling he planned his study and I passed IIT. Okay, even granted that much. Which qualities emerge? If there is not, he has not at all acted, would he get would some quality emerge from there?
So planning and organizing.
What is so planning and organizing comes later on, my dear. Actually, what is effective in what has he used intelligence to find a solution to problem? No. He gets a help from his father, tells him to plan it yourself. Then he gets nudging from his father. He tries to do something. What is his action? Planning. Which planning? It's again on a mental frame. You just sapna dekhna hai. Now tell me, which class are you studying? You are a graduate, isn't it?
Yeah, right, sir.
Huh?
Right, sir.
Okay. Now tell him what is your 10th percentage?
So 62%.
Okay. 12th percentage?
So 75%.
Okay. And graduation?
So 82%.
82%. Now, why are you thinking that again? Because you could not afford to achieve this pass round. There's a pass indicator because it's PIT form, I get it. And looking at it, you are gone. So one thing good about it, you are trying to graduate from 62%, you come to 85% graduation, but it's a good percentage you have developed. But your sapna jo purana jo tha, you have not met your past, so it is your past is coming back to this story. That's wishful. You want to do IIT, you want to do something better, which you could not achieve. Now you want to think that, yes, sapna I'm dekar, I'm trying to meet my aspiration that you had. कोई फायदा नहीं इसलिए लिखने का ऐसा कहानी का. Okay, someone else read out. Or anyone, पढ़ो. Yeah.
15, he was in the school football team and he was chosen first time as a captain. He was so happy and tense because it is his duty to lead the team and win the match. He came home and sitting on the chair thinking of the planning of the match. When his dad got him, his dad asked why he was so tense. Then he told about the match and his father told him not to worry about the match, just give his best effort and he will win definitely. And he was so calm after that and lead the team right direction and win the match.
So you require help and assistance to come out of your problems, isn't it? You are going to be a person who will always be under tension and anxiety for nothing. So anxiety is one thing which controls you. You're a person whose anxiety is sufficient. Enough anxiety. You are under anxiety. You are anxious and anxiety takes control of you. And you require someone else's assistance and help to come out of that anxiety. You have been nominated as a captain. That's all. Have you taken any action from your side? Tell me complete the story, except for sitting and planning. Have you taken any action? No.
Sir,
Have you taken any? Kya?
I planned about the match.
Plan. What plan you get made? Again, ये सपना देख लो ना यार. What plan have you done? What have you done? What is action? You came back home thinking you are in a contest. You are saying your father is under tense. You use the word under tense. Your father finds you under tension, and as it advises him, don't come under tension. You will certainly win. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
So, what does it mean? Anxiety and anxiety has taken control of you. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else you want to read? चलो जल्दी. और वो कोई कहानी बोलो ना भाई. क्या हो गया सबको? क्या हो गया? बोलो जल्दी. अभी कोई तो कहानी बोलो ना. मैं what I'm going to do? क्या हो गया सबको? सांप छू गया क्या? हाँ, चलो. Okay, the person at the back, sitting in the blue shirt at the back. Who is the person blue? Yeah. Tell me a story. Didn't write a story. Who has written a story? Anyone else have written a story? No. What is yours? Yeah, young lady in front. Read out your story. Don't worry.
Somu was a student of Delhi Public School. His mother was a teacher. One day, when he returned from his school, he found his mother lying on a bed and suffered from fever and vomiting. He immediately called his family physician and she took his mother. Took care of his mother and so close on his mother's forehead when doctor came and gave medicine.
Okay. Not yes, right. You are at least better off. Don't worry. You are better off in this case. Why you are better off? What do you say? Again, who's the hero? Who's the hero? Tell me loudly.
Somu, a student.
That's the student. What has he done?
He returned from school and noticed his mother was suffered from fever and vomiting. Then he immediately called the family physician.
Very good. So what? At least he has helped. He has helped his mother to recover from fever, isn't it?
Yes.
That's
sir.
all. Okay.
Yeah.
For giving medicine to your mother and father, are you doing any extraordinary job? बताओ ना यार. It is not again it's a very simple low level idea back again. This is normally it is your duty bound as a son and daughter to look after your mother, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Have you gone beyond duty? What have you done? You brought daughter, that's normal. Again, that's you get it. We have the medicine, fair enough. Okay. Nothing. Understand. Please try and bring out your 15 qualities. 15?
Qualities.
Understand. So you have now understood, because there's no point going beyond it. So again, you have to rewrite your audio story. You can tell to write another set of question now there. Have you understood the problem? What is expected and what is not expected? What is to be done? What is not to be done? Any doubt? I'll just last me before I come back. Let me just see. Okay. Okay. Let's read out quickly. This is where you must analyze your story. You must analyze your story. कैसे? You must write somewhat a complex story, and you must be clarity in the story. क्या कहना चाहते हो? You must describe the problem in 2 to 3 lines. Then act in 8 to 10 lines. And conclude in last 1 or 2 lines, taking what is the result and what is you are expected to do in the future. So that's it. Success should be realistic, and you should be allowed to write a story in 12 to 10 lines. That is how the effective intelligence will come out. Next, reasoning ability. You must give why do you take that action? Can he give point for and against? Can he understand the problem that happened to you going to happen? You must. What is the result? What is the effect that is got? Is it thought me कि आज आप जो कहानी बोल रहे हो, does it make any sense or not? Just now, last story you read, a person is gone wrong there. He is chosen a captain. He comes back home. He's tensed down. His father tells him that why should he have come under tension? Where's the need for it? There should be background, the reason for conclusion that you have. How did it? Yunus Wani by Abdullah Ji gave him, and he became our doctor or probably engineer or scientist. How? So they are the 2 reasons which are very important. Then you must organize your thought in a sequential way. I call it coherence. A should lead to B, B to C, lead to C. That is called. Then it's a causal coherence. Why do you take that action? That you have to give a reason. Cultural coherence, that it must be fitted into our society system. Next comes your social adaptability. Does it talk about? You should be able to talk. All of still story. All of you should tell a story. It is a personal story. You should not be critical of society and people in and around. And you should be able to find a solution. And you should talk about good way it's possible. Then cooperation. Until you bring a big group, your cooperation will come. All of you are talking individual, because unfortunately, the society here has become individualistic rather than the group society that we are talking about. It's a cellular. So sense of responsibility should come out from it, then initiative. So all there are reasons for there are the different ways to determine your story. And then also talked about it that your story can be redemptive, negative to positive. And that is said, sacrifice. Where negative positive, it should amount to such much sacrifice. If you've not done well, you can do growth, learning. This is called redemptive type of story. Story can be redemptive. Then it should not be contaminated. You are a good person, you've got everything, but you have not done well. You have failed in examination. What did you use? Contamination. Next is called agent. You should be agent for change in the society in and around you for yourself. You should be self-mastery, status, victory, achievements, empowerment. Then community, you should talk about the group wherever possible. It is the community feeling which is there. Love, friendship. So this is what they call communion. Next is exploratory. You should be able to learn from what is happening in and around. Your problem must be solved coherently. And you should understand what you want to convey from a story. Theme of the story should be clear. If theme is not clear, that's no use. Okay, next. You must perform. Jab tak action, that's why I'm taking, you must act in 8 to 10 lines. If you don't perform, your story can never afford to go there. Okay, just read out again. Start reading from the first. All of you start reading. Please read it this one, quickly.
Simply describe what you see, but your imagination runs.
Right, means आप दिमाग को खोलो तभी आपको कहानी समझ में आएगी. Okay.
Your story must take to the illustration and remain with your world of possibility.
Bounces, what is possible in that? That is side there. Okay, read the next person. Read, concentrate.
Concentrate on pictures for 30 seconds. At least you can't miss
if you don't look at the picture, but you will not get idea. Okay, read the next person.
Utilize your given 4 minutes for writing story.
So your story must have at least 11 to 13 lines. 11 to 13 lines. Okay. Read the next one.
To choose a positive hero who is sociable, enterprising, responsible.
So your hero must choose the hero. Must choose the hero who is sociable, enterprising, responsible, and optimistic. You cannot afford to come back and then yep, he's under tension here. He's not optimistic at all. Make a hero of same sex and age. If you're a girl, hero will always be a girl. If a boy, hero will always be a boy. Okay, very possible. Next, read the next one.
Don't forget to name the hero.
So hero cannot be without name. You have seen very cussy that there without name was hero was there. Next.
Take the scene as one frame of a picture and
So take that photograph that is being shown to that. So photograph that is being shown to you must be one frame, and it should be past. It should be future. It should be future. Next one.
Do tell positive story with happy ending, even if certain images are designed to suggest.
So become Amitabh Bachchan. Don't get killed. Don't get hurt. You will always solve the problem. Okay. आगे चलो.
Avoid catastrophic or sad setting.
हाँ.
Distribution in
Sad setting. आप examination fail हो. Is it sad setting or not?
Yes, sir.
नहीं करना. आगे चलो. Read it.
Avoid scenario redolent of defeat or aggression.
Abandonment छोड़ दिया. Surrender, flight, etc. Aggression, provocation, desire for power ये नहीं होना चाहिए. Obsession, cleanness, saving money, arranging objects in order ये नहीं होना चाहिए. Sex, eroticism and relations नहीं होना चाहिए. Crude expression नहीं होना चाहिए. They are the thing avoided. Read the next one.
To abstain from political or religion or unionism or unsocial.
Okay, you will not write any story of religion. You will not write any story of terrorism. You will not write any story of politics. You will not write a story of unionism. You will not write for unsocial activities, that is theft and all. I will not write a story of antisocial, just like hijacking and all that happen inside. If we avoid that, your story will always be a clean story. Okay, आगे चलो, read the next one.
No stigmatize or idealize don't describe as through viewed through colored spectacles.
So मतलब आप उसको मत करना, आगे मत चलो. Next, आगे चलो.
Don't drag out the
Yeah, read it. Yeah, go ahead.
Don't
Go ahead,
allow,
read it.
sir, don't allow the roles to overlap your character.
What is overlap? आपका दो हीरो बनाए हुए दोनों एक ही काम नहीं करेगा ना यार, सबको अलग अलग काम बांटोगे ना. हीरो रहने दो. Okay. Next.
Don't make sudden change of direction in your narration.
So कहानी के अंदर कहानी नहीं, कहानी के अंदर कहानी नहीं बनाना. Okay. When I am talking to you about TAT, I can't be talking about something else happening on the GTO ground. Okay, next. Read the next one.
To keep your clothes calm.
Calm means avoid using exclamation, over exclamation, mimicry, using irony, sarcasm, derision, ये सब नहीं करना चाहिए. अपनी कहानी नहीं लिखना चाहिए. Okay. And जितने भी कहानी दिए हैं उसको भी इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए. इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए. Any doubt? Tell me any doubt if you got or writing a story. पूछो कोई. And I have already told you that what we are trying to look around for that 15 qualitative, that is the in a projective technique, what we are trying to look around this. What we are trying to look around? That there should be attribution. What we are trying? Attribution of aggression, hostile feeling, emotion, intention, character or other feeling. ये नहीं होना चाहिए. Which if you show this, you are in a problem. Don't talk of homeless people, gross animals, which you have seen, you have done with. आपने क्या कुत्ते को घर में ले आए? ले आया नहीं ले आया? Magical circumstances. भगवान मदद करेगा. You got stuck from there. Rain stops, then only go. What did you do? We have done nothing. Concern for protection, external threat, because since you come back, you got stuck around there. You don't want to leave the You know, you have taken shelter in home and you'll wait for the what is that fury to come down, then only you'll go. Apprehension of death, injury, and all to be avoided. Pursuit, the entrapment. So this is what is to be. This how this I'm look. They are all negative things which you people have tendency to project onto the hero. Project onto the hero. Okay, this is what a ominous misperception reversal. So this is what is going to be available. Okay. Okay, that is what is I want to say. Anyone have got any doubt? Probably we can afford to come back. Tell me. Any question, anyone? Yeah.